Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Carlson and today I'm explaining the update patch for skill changes and adjustments. The first one is skills that instantly activate Sparky Mode General, and for this the defense is now reduced for a certain period after the skill is activated. And for this I'm going to use Vegeta Mini Super Saiyan 3. I figured out for instantly activate Sparky Mode the defense will be reduced with 4 shields and it will last for 30 seconds. So I'm going to show that now. Special training result. I'm going to activate it. As you can see I have 4 and it's going to last for 30 seconds. I'm waiting till it's done. There you go, and that's 30 seconds. You can also check for more information in the explanation of controls and then go to special training result or any other type of skills, whatever they're called, that activate instant enter Sparky mode, and then they will increase certain uh, abilities. For this one is blast power increase for 50 seconds. That lasts 50 seconds, and the defense greatly decreased for a period of time. And for Vegeta that is 30 seconds. I don't know if for other characters with other ability items that also enter, I mean skills that also enter Sparking mode instantly. If they also last 30 seconds or more or less, most likely it will be the same. And then we got the second one, full power charge and other key restoring skills, general. Defense is now reduced for a certain period after the skill is activated. So for that I have Gohan Superhero Super Saiyan. And what I noticed with this one, it gives you 2 shields and it will last 25 seconds. So I'm going to use the full power charge, the most common one. And you can see he has now 2 shields and it will last up to 25 seconds. So you will be weaker for 25 seconds once you fully charge your ki. And this only counts for full power charge, so fully restoring ki, and not like the skills that give you 2 ki bars back. For those ones, there is no reduce in defense, so that's good. And yeah, that was 25 seconds, and you can also find more information about it over here, an explanation of controls. And here you can see ki gauge fully recovers and defense decrease for a period of time. And for Gohan, that is 25 seconds. The second one is buff type skills. Uh, for example, Saiyan Spirit and Pump Up. So any buff type of skills, they will get an increase to the duration of the effect. I notice not every buff skills have it, but for most they do. For example, I have an example with Orange Piccolo. For this I got Pump Up. Pump Up used to be 50 seconds and now 25 seconds. So after 25 seconds the buff will fade away, and that's the duration for it. It used to be 15 and now 25. I don't know if this counts for every skill, but most likely will. Probably be increased by 10 mostly. That was 25 seconds. And you can check more information down here at explanation controls. Melee attack power and key blast attack power greatly increased for 25 seconds, used to be 50. And movement speed greatly decreased. There is no icon for that, but I barely notice a movement speed greatly decrease. I can show you that also in a different video once I show everyone's skill and blast. And then we got Afterimage Strike. The effect will now end if the opponent lands a super counter. And then we go to Zamasu. So as you can see, Zamasu has Afterimage Strike for 3 skill points. And now we have to make the CPU use a super counter. I'm now gonna probably have people what is super counter. And that is the one that's most difficult one for defense, and that's the one where you have to push up L3 and press square the moment the attack hits you. And it's quite basically the most difficult defense in the game. For that we're gonna go to training settings, opponent settings, and I believe the melee one or the counter one is the most easiest to let him do super counter. Okay, that was quite fast. He did a super counter right away, and as you see, my Afterimage Strike is gone. Then we can put it back to just standing. And as last we got that we also can show you explanation of controls. We go to Afterimage Strike. Afterimage Strike got a huge explanation now because there's a lot of nerf on it. Automatically dodge a single attack of any kind, except for Ki Blast or Perception, Super Perception, and Super Counter attacks. So any Perception, Super Counter, any counter will be instantly deactivating it, the Afterimage Strike for 1 second. I don't know what for 1 second means. I guess after 1 second it's instantly deactivated. And then dodge effect will end after being hit by a perception, super counter attack. Then we got as last the Turles Fruit of Free of Might, increased the stat boost upon activation and added a key recovery effect. So Turles got a nerf, a buff. So Turles is stronger now with this skill. There's 2 skill points, Fruit of the Might. Fruit of Tree of Might. As you can see, he has now all 3 and 1 key charge. So for melee it's 3, for defense 3, for blast is 3, and for key blast. And for key charge is still 1. And it used to be 2 of every single one of them. And you also get 2 key bars back. I'm gonna turn off the key gauge back to normal. Gonna use an attack. Oh, I've already got 0. So I'm gonna use my skill, and you can see now I have 3 key bars. And as you can see, I also don't receive any reduction in my defense, like the one I just mentioned, where you have a full power charge of your key right away. So this is basically a better character for when you wanna use skills. And then we can go to explanation of controls, and here we have melee attack power, key blast attack power, defense blast power, and key recovery speed greatly increased for 50 seconds. Key recovery by 2 gauges. So the ones that you see for 3 is the melee attack power, key blast attack power, defense blast power, and the one that's only 1 is the key recovery speed. Greatly increased for 50 seconds, so these only last 50 seconds. As I mentioned before, with the pump up it's now 25 seconds and it used to be 15. This one used to be 15 and is still 15. So for the buff type skills, it's not every buff type, so I guess if the buff type skill has key recovers by 2 gauge, for example, they don't count for the buff type skills, I suppose. And now this one also has key recovers by 2 gauge, and a lot more skills have this as well. And that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you liked the video, hope you learned something. If you did, leave a like, leave down a comment if you want to. If you haven't followed my channel yet, would really appreciate it if you did. Would also appreciate if you could share my videos on my channel, would help my channel grow and motivate me to make more videos. You can turn on notifications when to be notified when I make a new video, when I post one. You can also follow me on other socials. You can find my information down in the description of my YouTube video. You can also watch more videos on my YouTube channel. Hope you have a nice day or night wherever you are. Be safe, take care, and hope I see you next video. Bye bye.